Getting back into your work with the time, and I wanted to talk a bit about that. You met up with Morris over at the Jay Leno show, right?
Yeah, we did a couple Jay Leno shows together and didn't really hear from him or speak much after that. And they were looking for a guitar player. I was actually uh, touring with Michelle at the time. They were looking for a guitar player, and like I said we had 2 or 3 weeks off with Michelle, and Morris called, and it was only supposed to be a week of shows, just 1 week, and
Right. And it's,
it
well, in
turned out
fact,
to 4 years. This is our fifth year. I'm going on my fifth year.
wow.
So
Wow. I told you off air that, the compliments I give you from a lot of the fans when you play somebody as talented as Jesse Johnson, you
yeah.
know, usually they're like, what's this guy doing up there? There's none of that. There's just much love and saying this guy's a talented guitarist tearing it up.
Thankful for that.
Yeah.
That's really cool because I grew up listening to Jesse Johnson like everybody else.
Right.
I'm a big fan and admirer of Jesse.
Right.
So,
And what's Jesse been up to? You guys have any work?
yeah,
Or-
that's the I got online for a minute. And I thought I guess that's the big question.
Right.
All right, Jesse happens to be here in L.A. and we're both at the same publishing company. We both have a publishing deal over at a place called Rondor Music.
Okay.
And we were supposed to go to a screening together. I haven't even met Jesse yet. We keep missing each other. We're supposed to go to a screening, but Jesse is here in LA writing and producing songs. He was working on his rock project. I guess everybody knows Bare
Yeah.
My Naked Soul.
Yeah. In fact, the people who represented him were based out of Westport here.
Mhm. Okay, so yeah, so as far as I understand, Jesse's just writing and producing songs for other artists, and he and Jelly Bean talk a lot. They're good friends at the
Right.
time, and um, but that's basically all I know. I haven't had the chance to meet him yet, but I'm
Right.
looking forward for that opportunity.
And the time certainly hasn't missed a beat. In fact, I think you added your own flavor to
Yeah.
and you've been touring with the time for, as you said, 5 years. And now, you want to talk a bit about the rave special that you guys played up there not too long ago up at Paisley Park. How'd that go?
Well, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I got the chance to talk to the artist and a little bit, and just seeing how he works and how he operates. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, he does everything. He's hands on everything, and I personally don't know when the brother sleeps. He was rehearsing his band for 12, 13 hours,
Right.
and fooling around with us and shooting our stuff, and you know, so I mean, he's definitely amazing. Like everybody says he is. I mean, I've seen it firsthand.
I understand he came out there during Cool and did the bass line.
He actually, no,
No.
he brought some horns with him,
Okay.
and he sang a verse.
Okay. That's it.
And I don't know if a lot of people know, but that was definitely Morris and Prince, in the studio
Oh, yeah.
back then doing a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the history of the time, of course. It's a real interest in the group, the way it started, that, Prince was behind most of the songs. I mean, the players in the band can, no doubt they're world-class musicians
Right.
and performers. So, you got yourself a nice, project going with them and your own stuff,
Yeah.
You're definitely blessed, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, anytime you're working in the music business, period,
Right.
you're fortunate. And just to be playing with a bunch of guys that, shoot, man, I idolized and grew up listening to is
Right.
definitely a blessing. And
So we want to,
keep doing it in the new record I was telling you earlier.
yeah, right.
The
A lot of
new
people
record,
interested.
it's unbelievable. Jimmy and Terry did some tracks. Did most of the record. Terry did most of the record, and Jimmy did some stuff. Prince did some stuff. But it's like it's a combination of some classic time, but then they brought the new flavor in,
Right.
which is it's just smoking. I really hope that they that the record comes out soon because it'll definitely put the time back in the public ear.
Is it pretty much a finished project there?
Yeah, it's pretty much in the can. I mean,
Right.
there's a couple little two keyboard lines or whatever, but it's in the can and it sounds great.
You worked on a lot of the songs yourself?
Yeah. I actually got a chance to write a song
Oh, really?
with the guys and Terry, man.
Right.
I was happy about that. I wrote one of the rock songs, because they were needing a rock track. So I
Right.
stepped up to the plate on that. I was happy that they liked it. It was a funky rock track, and I played on most of the record. Yeah,
Right.
played on some stuff. One of Jelly Bean's friends played on a track called Cowgirl,
Okay.
and his name, he's a blues. His name,
From Minneapolis?
he is. No, actually, he's from Chicago. His dad is a blues musician, and it just slips my mind right now.
Right.
I'm got Alzheimer's at this point. I can't remember. And
Yeah, a lot of people,
stuff.
a lot of Time fans, they were like, they want to see it now. So
Yeah, I
yeah.
want to see it now.
Yeah, right.
I like to get back out there with some new material.
Yeah, that's amazing that a group as talented as that, the music business doesn't find a spot for them to release it.
Yeah, it's so many aspects to this business that people really don't realize. It's not just about recording music and putting it out.
Right.
You got so many, sometimes egos are satisfied, and sometimes business people that don't have anything to do with the music, with that are involved, and getting the product out,
Right.
getting it out right.